at some point, something happens, and it's supposed to happen. It's part of the development of our image, our self-image, our ego, our individuation, which must happen. But we, at some point, either it's true or it's interpreted that who I essentially am is not lovable. That love is like when we're an infant, we just trust we're loved, whether we're screaming or whether we're crying or whether we're laughing. But at some point, there's an experience or a series of experiences that gives us the feeling that the love that I get depends on what I do or I don't do. Love is not a given. Love is something that comes and is based on what I do. And to me, this is the beginning of the core stress, the core feeling of I have to be different. I have to be essentially different from who I am in order to get that love. I don't know if anybody recognizes this, but if you do, you can raise a hand. But that's the core, right? That is the core, what we call in further yoga nidra trainings, we call this the core samskara. You could think of it as the core belief, the core pattern. And this core pattern, it's the first seed. It's the first seed of separation that creates this, I have to do something to be lovable. And to me, this is the beginning of all the stresses. It's the beginning of our biological stress. It's the beginning of our societal stress. It's the beginning of our psychological stress. So let me explain that a little bit more. Let's go on to societal stress. Let's go on to psychological. So let's say that I have to do something to be lovable. That's already stressing the nervous system. So whereas your nervous system was built to be under tension and relaxation, at the very core of, at the very essence of our being, the foundation is, but you have to do something. You have to be something. You have to achieve something in order to earn that love. So instead of being in a sympathetic parasympathetic balance where we do and then we rest, there's that very core, very seed root feeling, I've got to do more. And as that grows over time and we grow up over time, we start to figure out what it is that's going to get us what I call the 4 A's. And the 4 A's are approval, appreciation. Let's write them down. So the 4 A's are approval, appreciation, acknowledgement, and what is the last one? Okay, so we start to figure out this is what's going to get me what I'm looking for. And so we figure out your gifts, your talents. We start to say, oh, well, smart is not just about being smart. Smart gets me what I'm looking for, right? So I'm going to do more of that to get these things so that I can be lovable. Right? So our doing is not just sourced from, well, I have a lot on my plate to do. It's coming from a much deeper drive, I believe, from the disconnection from the source. I have to do something to be lovable. Who I essentially am at the core of my being is not enough. I have to be different. So this is what I believe is driving our overdoing. And it shows up. This approval, appreciation, acknowledgement, acceptance isn't that often what drives that societal stressors. Well, if I don't show up, I'm not going to be approved of. I'm not going to be accepted. If I don't bake those cookies or go to the bake sale or go to this meeting or chair this board or whatever it is that we feel that we must do, look and see, ask ourselves the question, and myself included, what is really driving this? Why is it that my mind is telling me I have to do this? Okay. And the answer might be in one of these. And I'm not saying we can't ever do it, But what I am saying is, of course, we want to make it more conscious, that we're making conscious choices for ourselves. And Yoga Nidra is going to help us with this, of course.